So before proceeding, let me introduce myself. My name is Arun Kumar and I have around 9 years of experience in the IT industry. If I talk about the companies in which I have worked, then I have worked with, I started my career with TCS, then I moved to Herman, then I moved to Tradence Analytics, and then I moved to WNS where I worked as subject matter expert for this Azure data engineering and where I leaded a large number of people in this Azure data engineering field as SME. So this was a bit of introduction about me, and in total, I have around 9 years of experience. And we Forum D are based out in Gurgaon, and this Forum D is Forum for Data Engineers. We are building expertise in this data engineering. Okay, and we are building expertise in this data engineering. So this was a brief introduction about us. Now you have come here for Azure data engineering, right? You have come here for Azure data engineering. Okay, Azure data engineering. So we will talk around many things regarding this data engineering, Azure data engineering. Okay, we will see that what is this Azure data engineering, what all technologies we need to learn in this Azure data engineering, and what is the demand of this Azure data engineering in the industry? Why this data engineering is in this much demand in the industry? What is the CTC that you can get with this Azure data engineering? Okay, where our what is the CTC that you can get in this Azure data engineering? Where our students are working? Okay, what is the syllabus for this? Okay, and what you need to learn to become an Azure data engineer, right? What is the demand for Azure data engineering? Okay, demand for Azure data engineering. And let me tell you, during this whole session, okay, it should be a two-way communication. Like you are free to ask any question that is coming in your mind regarding this data engineering. And with my expertise in this field of around 5 years, I'm working into this domain. With my expertise, I'll be telling you, I'll be trying to give answer to your questions. Okay. Now, before moving ahead, let me show you few stats. Okay. This data engineering, okay, is the topmost, I mean, fastest growing tech occupation in the world. Okay. There are many kind of roles like cloud architect, front-end developer, DevOps, Android developer, Python developer, UI developer, CRM developer, data scientist, backend developer. We have data engineers as well. And it is the most fastest growing occupation in the world right now. If I show you the year-on-year growth of this of of big data in the market, then you can see like right now we are into 2024. Okay, and with time it has continuously increased. Okay, and it is going to increase in future as well. Okay, there are various reasons around it that why the demand for data engineers are increasing. Okay, so if I talk around why demand for data engineers are, I will talk around this like why demand for data engineers are increasing day by day. But before going into that, I want to show you something like Of course, you want to become a data engineer, and you should be knowing that how many how many how much jobs are available in market for this profile. Okay, how many jobs are available in market for this profile? So if you want to get a gauge of, like, if you want to learn any technology and you want to get a gauge of like how much job opportunities are available in the market for this Azure data engineering, then what can be better option than looking into that platform only from where people get the jobs? So what is that platform? That platform is nothing but Naukri.com, right? Let me open this Naukri.com in front of you, and let me sell this Azure data engineering. Okay, you see how much jobs are available here. 1,14,023 jobs. These many numbers of jobs are available, and this is a very large number. Okay, 1,14,023 jobs are available for Azure data engineering. Okay, you can apply many kind of filters here. Like if you want, you can apply here filter like based on location. Like if you are in Bangalore and if you want to see, right, how many jobs are available in Bangalore, then what I will do, I will just choose this Bangalore here and I will search on it. And you see in Bangalore, 36,000 jobs are available. So there are many kind of filter conditions that you can apply. What experience level you have, that filter also you can apply and get a gauge of like how many jobs are available for that particular skill set. Okay. So this was a gauge of like how much jobs are available in the market for this profile. Okay. And the number which I just shown to you, 1,14,000, it is actually a very good size for jobs in any technology. Okay. Now let's talk around this data engineering, that why this tech is in why this tech is in big demand. Okay. Why this tech is in why this tech is in big demand. Okay. Now if I bifurcate this data engineering, okay, bifurcate this data engineering, then it is basically combination of two things. One is Azure cloud, okay, and another one is this data engineering. One is this Azure cloud and another one is data engineering. Okay. So this Azure data engineering is a mix of two hot things. One is Azure cloud and another one is data engineering. Now, when I talk about cloud platforms, okay, let's start discussion from the cloud platform. If I start talking around the cloud platform, then majorly there are three cloud platforms in the market. One is Azure. This Azure is nothing but Microsoft product. Okay. This Azure is nothing but Microsoft product. Then something comes into picture, which is called Amazon Web Service. And this is Amazon Web Service. And this is Amazon product. Okay. Then we have something called GCP. This is Google product. Google Cloud, Google Cloud platform. Okay. This is nothing but Google product. Let's write just Google product, Google Cloud platform, Google product. Okay. Amazon Web Services, Amazon product. Okay. Let's write here just Amazon product. So these are three major cloud platforms that are available in the market. Okay. Major cloud platform available in the market. Okay. There are other cloud platforms as well. Like there is cloud platform provided by Oracle as well. There are many providers who are providing cloud platforms. Azure is provided by Microsoft. This Azure is Microsoft product. Okay. So as you all know, like cloud is everywhere, every company is moving towards cloud, okay, due to various reason. One of the most important reason is cost saving. Okay, if companies use cloud platform for their work, for anything, for web development or data engineering or data science or data analytics, for anything, if they're using cloud platform, they are saving their cost. Okay, this is the end goal, saving the cost and reducing their headache of managing large infrastructure or large hardwares or large data centers. Okay. They're trying to reduce their headache. They want to focus on their main business rather than putting their focus on the things which can be managed in a simpler way. And what is that simpler way? That simpler way is nothing but cloud platform. Okay. So the first question that comes in the mind of people, that what is cloud? Okay. This is the first question that comes in the mind of people, that what is cloud? Okay, what is cloud platform? If I talk about cloud, okay, then I can, a very simple example which I can explain to you. Earlier, what people used to do, what you used to do actually, we, if we had to listen songs, we had to put the songs inside our mobile, right? We had to download those songs in the mobile. Okay, only then we only then we used to, only when we could listen the songs. But now what has happened? Let's take example of Wink Music, right? You all might have that application in your mobile. So with the help of that Wink Music, what you are doing, are you downloading the songs in your mobile? Tell me, are you downloading the songs? No, you are not downloading the songs in your mobile. Those songs are already placed at some location, some remote location. Okay, some database, or I mean, you can say some server. Okay, where those songs are placed, and you are just connecting that server through internet, and you are accessing the songs that are kept at that location. Okay, this is nothing but a simple example of cloud platform where you you don't have to worry about storing the data in your laptop or in your mobile. Okay, those are those songs are placed at some remote location of the company, I mean remote server of the company, and where there you are connecting and listening to the songs. Okay, I hope that this is making sense to you. Similarly, if I take another example, okay, this Wink Music was one example. If I take another example, then let's let's think of this MySQL database. Okay, my laptop has a MySQL database installed in it. Okay, let me show you. So this is MySQL database. Okay, which is present in my laptop. Okay, this is MySQL database. This is MySQL database, and in this MySQL database we have many tables. Okay, we have many tables, and in these, with the we have many tables in which our data is stored. We can query our data, right? Select asterisk from, suppose here there are many tables are present in which data is kept. So suppose I am picking any table like employee, select asterisk from employee, and I want to see what is the data present in this table. So I will just fire this query. Okay, and I will, okay, okay, so this is the data which is present inside this table. So this MySQL database, uh, through this MySQL, in this MySQL database, my data is stored, right? I'm able to query the data and I'm able to see the data. But actually these data, I mean these data which is shown in front of you and the data of other tables as well are stored in my laptop. Okay, are stored in my laptop. Now let's take, so these data are actually stored in my laptop actually. Okay. Now suppose an example. Okay. my laptop has my laptop configuration. This is my laptop configuration. Okay. This is configuration of my laptop, right? My laptop has 8 GB RAM and 8 GB RAM and 8 GB RAM and 500 GB hard disk. Okay. Hard disk drive, HDD. Okay. Hard disk drive. Okay. This is my laptop configuration. Okay. So here data is stored. Now let me show you how, I mean, we can use this MySQL we can use this SQL database in cloud also. Okay. We can use this database in cloud as well. Let me show you. Let me open this Azure cloud in front of you. Okay. So this is nothing but Azure cloud. Don't worry about all these things that you are seeing here. You will be learning these things slowly and slowly. Okay. Just focus on the thing that I want to show you. I just want to show you one database in cloud platform. This is Microsoft Cloud. Okay. Microsoft Azure Cloud. This one. This Azure. Okay. And in this Azure also, like, MySQL database is present in my laptop, right? So it is called on-premise. Okay. Since it is present in my local laptop, we call it as on-premise database. This is present in my premises. This is present in my laptop. Okay. We will call it as on-premise. Okay. Now, now I'm opening this Azure platform and I'm showing you one database in cloud platform. So don't worry about all these things. What is present here, what is not present here. You will be learning about these things slowly and slowly. Just I want to show you a database which is present in the cloud platform. Okay. So this is SQL database over Microsoft Azure. Let me log in into it. Just wait for 1 minute. It takes 1 2 minute times to 1 2 minute seconds to log in. It takes few seconds to log in. Just let it get login. Meanwhile, let's proceed further. Okay. Okay. So this MySQL database is present in on-premise. This is not on cloud. Okay. This is present in on-premise. And the database which I'm going to log in here, okay, is present on cloud. Okay. Let me show you once it logs in. Okay. So you see it logged in successfully. And here also we have many tables present. Okay. Here also we have many tables present. Okay. Now let's suppose I'm writing a query. Suppose I'm running this query and I'm seeing data inside this database. So these are my data that is present in this dbo.test table. But the thing is, difference between this data which I opened in MySQL and this data which I opened in this Azure, this SQL over Microsoft Azure, is that this data is present in cloud and this data is present in my laptop. Okay, this is the main difference. This data is present in my laptop. This data is consuming a space of my laptop, but this data is not consuming the space of my laptop. This data is placed somewhere at somewhere on the server of Microsoft Azure. Okay. This is not consuming my laptop space, so I don't have need to worry about the hardware. Okay. I was just giving one example. Okay. That my laptop configuration is 8 GB RAM, 500 GB hard disk drive. Okay. This is my laptop configuration. Suppose what happens that I have to store 100 GB of data. Okay. I have to store not 100 GB, 1000 GB of data in my laptop. Not in my laptop. I have to store 100 GB of data. Okay. And there are two options. The first is MySQL installed in my laptop. Okay. MySQL installed in my laptop. The second is SQL database over Azure cloud. The second is the SQL database over Azure cloud. Now I am going to ask you a question. You tell me. Okay. This is my laptop configuration. You have to remember this. Okay. And now I have to store 100 GB of data. Okay. And this is my laptop configuration. And I have two options. You tell me what I'll be choosing for storing my this 1000 GB of data. Don't you want to speak? Anyone can give a try.
The second one.
Which one?
Good.
Who is this?
Second one. Vivek.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So we'll be choosing this second one. Okay. Why you will not be choosing this first one? What is the reason for that? Do you want to give a try?
Data is so huge and
Okay.
laptop configuration is less, so we can't store a data in a
Okay.
MySQL, which is
Very
installed
good.
in our laptop.
Very good. Okay. Insufficient space. This is one reason. Okay. Insufficient space, right? This is insufficient. Insufficient space. This is one reason. So if space is insufficient, can't we increase the size of this hard disk? Prince, what do you think?
Yes, we can. Sir.
It's not safe and secure.
Okay, good. It's not safe and secure if you will increase the size of hard disk, right? Also, if your size is increasing, what you are doing, you are attaching, suppose, new hard drive, okay, SSD with this, and you are increasing its space to make it capable of storing 1000 GB of data. Suppose you are attaching new SSD of size 500 GB more. It means total it's becoming 1000 GB. Okay, 1000 GB. Now tomorrow, like I had right now, I had to store 1000 GB of data. Tomorrow I have to store. Okay, tomorrow I have to store 2000 GB of data. Now tell me which one will be choosing?
Second one.
Cloud.
Okay, can't we choose this one? MySQL
No,
that is installed in my laptop. Why?
no, because insufficient space.
Okay, again insufficient space. So again, if we need to make it capable of storing 2000 GB of data, I will have to again increase its size by 1000 GB. I will have to go to market and again buy and again attach new hard drive to it. Okay. I hope that now you are getting the point. So what is happening that when companies were using these on-premise setup, okay, they had to buy new hard drives, they had to manage that. They have a lot of headache. They had to buy, they had to procure the things, they had to follow a lot of process, right? They had to look into the safety and security of those on-premises setup that they have done. They have to employ people. They have to keep people who will look into their IT infrastructure. Okay. So these were the things, okay, that these were the things that that moved companies to that forced companies to adopt cloud technologies actually. Okay. In this SQL database over Azure cloud, you don't need to buy any extra hardware. Okay. Cloud is based on cloud is based on pay as you go model. Okay. Pay as you go model. Okay. You don't need to buy any extra hardwares. Okay. You don't need to have buy any extra hardware, or you don't need to think that what will happen if tomorrow my size of data increases to 3000 or 5000 GB or or 10,000 GB. You don't at all need to worry about that. Okay. You just tell Microsoft that I need to store 5000 GB of data, and Microsoft will provide you immediately. Like I'm storing here my data, right? I can I can immediately increase the size of my database, okay? And I can store data of any extent over these cloud platforms without worrying about how much size my database, how much size my data has. Okay, it can store data of unlimited capacity. Okay, you just need to pay as you go. You will be just paying for what amount of data you are storing. Okay, that's all. You don't need to worry about all these things, that insufficient space will the space be less if I store my data in cloud? No, it is not insufficient. It is unlimited. You can store your data for any amount, and you will be charged for what you are storing on that cloud. Okay, it is safe and secure. This cloud is very much safe and secure. This is managed by Microsoft, so you can think that how much safe and secure this platform. I mean, how, safety and security is wholly managed by Microsoft. So you can think that this is Microsoft product, so it is safe and secure. You can rely on that. Okay. You are also getting rid of this problem attaching new hard drives to your laptop to increase the space of your laptop, right? You are getting rid of all these problems with just one solution, and that solution is cloud. Okay. And Azure, many cloud platforms are available in the market, but Azure is something which is Microsoft product. So companies trust more on this Azure product actually. Okay. On this Azure cloud platform, because this is Microsoft product. Okay. So I told you, like, Azure data engineering is a combination of two things, Azure cloud and data engineering. And I just gave you a brief idea about this Azure cloud. Okay. And this thing that I just opened in front of you is nothing but Azure cloud. Okay. We'll be learning these things as part of our sessions, that how we'll be configuring all these things. We'll be learning all these things from scratch, from very scratch. Okay. And if anyone wants to connect over my LinkedIn, then this is my LinkedIn account. Okay. I'm pinging this in the chat box. You can connect with me on my LinkedIn. Okay. Okay. Now, so I've talked about this Azure cloud. Now let's talk about data engineering. I told you, right, that this Azure data engineering, it is combination of two niche or demanding skills in the market. Okay. Skills in the market. The first one was this Azure cloud, around which I discussed few things. I'll be discussing more things around this. Let's now focus on this data engineering. Okay. What is this data engineering and why its demand is so much right now in the market? Even the demand for data engineers are more than data scientists in the market. Okay. You might be listening about data scientists here and there, but let me tell you, this data engineering is even more demanding than that. I'll be explaining you all those things. Don't worry. Now, let's start talking around this data engineering. Okay. So as you all know, like the size of data is increasing day by day, right? So earlier we used to have mobile phones. Okay. Earlier we used to have mobile phones having 2 GB memory, right? Then this 2 GB became less for people. It increased to 4 GB, it increased to 8 GB, it increased to 16 GB, right? Now mobile phones are coming with 64 GB, with 128 GB. Okay. These storage size are increasing, right? Year by year, this storage size has increased. It has never decreased and it will never decrease. Why? There is a lot of digital platforms now, right? And mobile phones has become like part of human body. Okay, they can't live without mobile phones, right? Everywhere people go, they keep on watching reels, they keep on using Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Okay, they are recording the shorts, they are uploading on YouTube, right? The way in which people are now connecting with the digital world has increased a lot. The screen time of people has increased a lot. They are putting people people are giving a lot of their time to 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 watch the videos or to write blogs, to do anything. It simply means, I mean, the size of data people are recording shorts and they are uploading on YouTube or Facebook. It simply means the speed at which data is getting generated has increased drastically over time. Okay. Has increased drastically over time. Okay. I'm just taking very simple example. I'm taking explaining these things in a very simple manner. Okay. And this demand, okay, this production of data will increase day by day. It is never going to decrease. Are you able to see any situation, or are you able to see that after 10 years you will not be using mobile phone? No, right? We all use mobile phone. We all are using mobile phone and we will keep on using mobile phone until our death, right? This is so much important part for our life. Okay. It may be possible that the kind of device may change, but we will keep on using these digital devices, right? So of course data will keep on getting generated. It's never going to die. Okay. Data will keep on getting generated. It's never going to die. So of course we need a system where your data can be stored, right? And that is nothing but storage of data, right? We need a system, right, in which you can store the data, right? Storage of data. For storage of data, you need some hardware, right? We need some hardware for storing those large amounts of data. Okay, that will keep on increasing with time. Or even right now, companies have terabytes or petabyte size of data. How companies will be storing that data? Will they maintaining the hard drives? Will they maintaining the data center? No, it will become too costly for them and it will be a very big headache for them actually. Okay. So this storage of data is one thing. Okay. Now we have something called processing of data. Okay. We have something called processing of data. So these are the two things. Okay. That is important when it comes to data. One is its storage, another one is its processing. I'll be talking around processing within few minutes. Okay. I'm just trying to highlight that data engineering is that thing whose demand is never going to decrease. Okay. I just explained you that we will it will never happen that we will start interacting with digital things, TV, mobile phones, laptops, or people will stop creating reels. People will stop clicking photos. Wherever we go, we just take our 4 5 selfies and it is stored in our mobile. That is the reason. The storage size in our mobile phones has increased drastically, right? Earlier it used to be 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB. Now 128 GB, 64 GB. This much is the storage size that is present in our mobile phones. Its its velocity at which it is getting generated has increased drastically, and it will keep on increasing drastically with future, with time. Okay. So, so this was a simple example. I was just taking this example from the personal level because we all use mobile phones. Now let's take example from the company point of view, right? Suppose there is a company, okay? Suppose there is a bank, okay? Bank, any bank is there. Suppose HDFC Bank is there, okay? And bank has a lot of customers, right? Bank has a lot of customers. Bank has a lot of customers. Data of a lot of customers are present in the bank with whom banks do the business, right? Banks do the business. Now, year by year, year by year, year by year, year by year, its customer base is increasing, right? Someone is withdrawing money, someone is depositing money, someone is buying some insurance, someone is doing buying some other things, other product of the bank. So one or the other way, the customers are interacting with the bank, okay? And that data, or people are taking loan from the bank, that data is getting stored in the bank, okay? And year by year, it is increasing. Year by year, it is increasing. Suppose HDFC Bank has data of a customer, like customer one, like how much money that customer has in the bank, how much money the customer withdrawn, how much loan amount the customer has. Has the customer ever defaulted their bank, their loan? Has the customer ever defaulted? Or is there any history of the customer in which he defaulted loan payment or he cheated bank? Is there any such kind of history? Okay. So based on the history of that customer, okay, with the help of data, banks are able to predict that whether they should, okay, whether they should give loan to a particular customer or not. Okay. Whether they should give loan to a particular customer or not. Okay. Whether they should give loan to a particular customer or not. Okay. How they are able to detect? They are able to detect based on their past experience of the customer. Okay. What was the experience? What was the I mean past, not experience, based on past data of the customer, based on the data which the bank has of that particular customer for last 5 years or 10 years. Based on that data, the bank is able to predict that whether they should give loan to that particular customer or not. Okay. They check that how much salary is being credited. They check that from this salary how much loan EMIs goes. Okay. How much money is how much money is left at the last of the month. They see all those kind of data, and based on those data, actually, they predict that whether they should give loan to a particular customer or not. So for doing these kind of predictions, companies need data. Okay. Hence, it is very important for them that they manage their data in a very right manner. Okay. They keep their data in very right manner. So data of different customers are present with this HDFC Bank. Right now, I just took example of one customer, customer one. There will be data of many customers with this HDFC Bank. So there are two important things that comes into picture. How the bank is storing the data of the customer. And since this is the customer's data, there might be very useless informations as well in that data. Okay. So why will bank keep that data, that those useless information, right? Of course, they will want to they will remove that. Another thing is data is there, they want to do some calculation that in past 10 years how much transaction did customer one did. Okay, they want to do this calculation that how much money the customer deposited and how much money the customer withdrawn. So for doing all those kind of calculations, here comes this processing into picture. Okay, here comes this processing of data into picture. Okay, storage is one thing and processing is another thing. And let me tell you, the size of these data, okay, in banks are in very, 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 very heavy size, very, 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 very large amount. And with time, it is going to increase. It's never going to end. Okay. And this is the reason that the demand for data professionals are increasing day by day. Okay. Earlier, people used to think of become web developer, backend developer, full stack developer. Now people are thinking to enter into this data domain because of the possibility that this data domain is giving, because of the chances that this data domain is giving to everyone, because of the demand that this data domain has in future. Okay, if you enter into this domain, your whole life will be set. This is such kind of domain. Okay, this is never going to die. Am I audible? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is that kind of thing. Storage is one thing, and data will be dirty, data will not be cleaned. But bank wants some insights from that data. Okay, so for getting that insight, we need to clean that data, and that's why we need to process that data. We need to clean that data. Okay, so these are the two important things when it comes to data, and these both of these tasks are done by data engineers. Okay, these two tasks are the part of data engineering. Okay, and both these tasks are done by data engineers. And when we do storage and processing over Azure cloud, then we call it Azure data engineer. Did you get this point? Are you understanding this, what I'm trying to say? Are you getting? Will someone respond?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, 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 okay. Also, I want to give a very important line right now. Okay, I want to bring one important thing in front of you. Okay, okay, I'm asking a question. What will happen if SDFC Bank will lose the data of its customer? Suppose it has data of 1 crore customer. SDFC Bank has 1 crore customer. What will happen if this bank loses the data of this 1 crore customer? Tell me, can anyone answer?
Yes, the banks will be bankrupt
It will be bankrupt.
because yeah,
Its
because
whole,
the
it-
HDFC Bank do not know how many uh, account holder they have, and they don't know also how many money deposit in their
exactly,
single or individual account holder.
exactly. So don't you think that the bank will become bankrupt? It will,
Yes, sir.
it will lose its essence actually. Okay. So
Yeah.
I just want to highlight that some companies are valuable only because of data which they have. Getting the point? Some companies are valuable only because of the data which they have. If this bank loses the data of 1 crore people, it will be bankrupt. Okay. It will not be able to do its business. I don't know what will happen that day when this bank will lose data of 1 crore people whose accounts it has. Okay, it will be totally bankrupt. So the values of company nowadays are getting decided by the data which they have. Okay, this is such a core thing. This data has become the core of any business. Okay, no one can ignore. If any company will ignore the data, I mean that company will be ignored itself. Okay, this is such a great asset for any company right now in the market. And if a company can lose its essence, can lose its value only because of the data, then why will not the company invest in the storage and processing of that data? Okay, they will have to do it anyhow. Otherwise, its essence will be lost. Okay, it will become very difficult. Their existence will be in question. Okay, this has become such an important thing. Okay, and that's where comes this data engineering into picture. Okay. There are majorly three roles in data side. One is data engineering, and another is analyst, and another is data scientist. Okay. Another is data scientist. Let me tell you, for these two roles, data analyst or data scientist, okay, for these two roles, these two can only do their work once data engineer provide the data to them. Once data engineer provide the clean data, after when we do processing, we clean the data, right? We clean the data. When we do the processing, we clean data and bring it into right format. Okay, bring it into a right format. Okay, we remove the unwanted data. We do the calculation, a statistical calculation over the data. Okay, and after doing all those kind of calculation, these calculation, these things, this processing of data is done by data engineers. Okay, and once the data engineers process the data, then this data goes to data analyst and data scientists for further analysis. This is my personal experience by working in many projects in the data engineering side. I have personally seen that in team where 10 Ds are present, okay, there 2, 3 data analysts are present, or and data analysts are present, and 2, 3 data scientists are present. Okay, I'm saying this with my personal experience. Okay, I'm saying this with my personal experience. This much is the demand of these data engineers in the market. Okay. What does this data analyst do? These data analysts create visualizations. There are many tools with the help of which visualization can be created, like Power BI, okay, Tableau, okay, QuickSense. Many tools are there. QuickSense. Many tools are there with the help of which these kind of, I mean, visualizations can be created. Let me show you if anyone has not seen like how visualizations are created. Let me show you like how visualization can be created. I am showing you Power BI, this Power BI which you have seen here. Okay. And data analyst works on data analysts work on these kind of tools to create visualization. What kind of visualization? So suppose there is a company, this bank only, this bank wants to know that how much loan has been dispersed in Bangalore, how much loan has been dispersed in Delhi, how much loan has been dispersed in this month in Ranchi, how much loan has been dispersed in Patna. Okay. So if the upper management of this HDFC banks wants to get all those kind of insights, so how can he or she get that insight? So for getting that insight, these tools comes into picture. Okay. These tools comes into picture with the help of Power BI, Tableau, QuickSense. We can create those kind of visualizations. Let me show you. I created this report 3, 4 years back. Okay. And you see, this is how these reports are created. Let me show you like how these reports looks like. Okay. So I created this report few years back, 3 years back almost. Okay. And you see, this is the sales report. This is the sales report. Like you want, if anyone want to see sales report of year 2008, then we'll be just clicking here and we'll be getting the data for 2008. We'll be getting the visualization. Like if I want to see what is the sales in China, then this is the what is the profit in China. So this is the net profit. Okay. If I want to see what is the in China, what is the profit in Beijing, then this is the net profit. I want to know what is the profit that is happening in Shanghai region of China, then this is the profit. I want to see what is the profit happening in Hong Kong, this is the profit. If I want to know what is the profit of Xinjiang, then this is the total net profit. Okay. I can get the information of year 2007 as well. Okay. So based on these charts, actually, the upper managements take decision. that if profit is going down, why it is going down, they can take the corrective actions. Okay. So these kind of reports are created by data analysts, but for these reports to be created, okay, we need data, and those data are given by data engineers. Now, let's come to this data scientist, like what this data scientist do. Okay. Again, data scientist, or you can say ML engineer, machine learning engineer, okay, they do some kind of prediction based on some mathematical calculation. Okay. Some mathematical models are there, like if I name few of them, then KNN, K means, okay, KNN, K means, and then we have logistic regression. Do anyone know any few of the few of the machine learning model names? Anyone wants to give a try? Okay. So these are few of these are mathematical models, machine learning models. Okay. These are name of the machine learning models in which data scientists feed the data to make some kind of prediction. And from where these data scientists get the data? Data scientists get data provided by data engineers only. Okay. So what kind of prediction are made by data scientists? Okay. Suppose SDFC Bank is going to give loan to a customer one. Okay. And now when a bank will feed the information of customer one, I mean, bank will create a system, create a software in which he will feed the information of customer, and based on the past history of that particular customer, bank will decide that whether we can give loan to this customer or not. Okay, based on the past history, the bank can decide that whether we can give loan to this customer or not. Okay, so that kind of prediction, for doing that kind of predictions, data engineers, data scientists come into picture. Okay, but these are data engineers actually who give data to the data scientists as well. Okay, who give data to data scientists as well. Okay, so this is data engineering. Okay, this is the core of, this is the most basic thing for doing anything over data, like data analysis, or if you want to apply any machine learning algorithms, which data scientists do. So this data engineering is the foundation, okay, which cannot be ignored. Okay, so this is such an important thing. And I told you that with my personal experience, I can say that if in a team 10 Ds are working, then there 2-3 data analyst works, 2-3 data scientist work. This is a general ratio which I am telling to you. Okay. Now, I hope that you are clear with these two things. Okay. Azure cloud and data engineering. So this Azure data engineering, as I said, is a mix of two hot things. One is this Azure cloud. Okay. I told you that why it is hot. The another is this data engineering. Okay. These both things are hot, and hence this is the reason this Azure data engineering is right now one of the hottest technology that is there in the market. Also, the whole job market is about demand and supply. Okay, demand and supply. The whole job market is about demand and supply. If you if you see, if there is any skill, okay, suppose there is any skill one, okay, which has which has less demand, more supply. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. Less demand, more supply. There is another skill too. Okay. It has more demand and more supply. And we have another skill, skill three, which has more demand and less supply. Okay, these are the, suppose these are three skills that you have to learn, in which you have to choose that which technology you should learn. Okay. Tell me which one you will be choosing.
Third one.
Third one. Good. So this is third one,
Oh,
and this is nothing but this Azure data engineering. Okay. There are
But
very less
salary
people.
package.
I'm explaining it. Just hold on. I'll be explaining that too. Okay. So this skill third is this Azure data engineering. Its demand is high, supply is less, and there is a reason for that. That this Azure cloud is a paid platform. This Azure cloud is a paid platform. Okay. This is a paid platform. Okay. So only those lucky ones who got the chance to work in this Azure cloud in the industry, okay, only they could learn this technology. Okay. This is the reason that this Azure data engineering is has less supply. Okay. This is the reason that like it is not really available. Okay. But we have another hack. I will discuss that. So it has less supply. Okay. And demand is high because this is Microsoft product. So of course, slowly and slowly, more and more companies are adopting it. Okay. So this is Azure Data Engineering. Now I told you that Azure Data Engineering is a paid platform. Then you will ask me, okay, this is paid platform. Then how will I be learning that? Okay, don't worry. You need credit card or debit card. Okay, and our course will be running for 4 months. Okay, you'll be our course will be running for 3 to 4 months. Okay. So you need credit or debit card. With one credit or debit card, with one card, you can use Azure for 1 month. Okay. You can use Azure for 1 month. So you need 3, 4 credit cards and credit card or debit card, and that will help you to sail through this Azure data engineering. Okay. And and 2 rupees is debited. Okay. 2 rupees is deducted. Okay. Rupees 2 is deducted. 2 rupees is deducted from your account, either from credit card or debit card, and that too is refunded back. Okay. So finally, you don't have to pay anything. That too is refunded back. Okay. So this is the hack which you have to catch, and you have to learn this technology. This technology is very high demanding thing right now in the market. Okay. Now let's talk around the CTC. At how much CTC a person can get. Okay. See, the CTC that people are getting in this Azure data engineering are very good. Okay. If anyone is at 8 LPA, they are easily getting 15 LPA or 16 LPA package. Okay. If the package of anyone is 20 LPA, they are easily getting 30 LPA or 35 LPA package. Okay. People are even getting 40, 45 LPA as well. Okay. So it really depends. Okay. CTC really depends on what package you had previously. Okay. What was your previous package? Like if you had 8 LPA, then you will have to negotiate. You can, I mean, companies generally have budget. If anyone has 4 5 years of experience, they have budget of around 20 22 lakhs. Okay. If they have little bit more experience, they have budget of 25 lakh, 30 lakh, 35 lakhs. Okay. So it really depends on what experience, what package you had previously. If you had 18 LPA, of course, you can't ask 35 LPA, right? But you have 20 LPA, then you can ask for 30 LPA or 35 LPA, right? So it really depends on what previous package you have. Okay. Based on that, you can negotiate and you can ask. Okay. Recently, one of our student got from 8 LPA to 16 LPA, and he has actually 2 3 offers. So now what he's saying now, I mean, he has 2 3 offers lined up. Now he's trying for 18 or 19 LPA. Okay. So it also depends like how many offers you have. If you have 3, 4 offers, you can negotiate with companies and you can increase your package. Okay. This is one thing. Okay. Okay. Now, let me tell you about the syllabus, that what all things you need to learn. Okay. So as part of Azure data engineering, okay, for learning Azure data engineering, what you should learn. Okay. So let me tell you, SQL is must. Okay. Without SQL, you can't proceed. Okay. SQL is must. Okay. SQL you should know. Okay. And then something comes as Python. Okay. Python is, if you know, if you don't know, that is fine. But if you know, you will always have an extra edge. Okay. If you know, that is fine. If you know, you will always have an extra edge. Okay. You remember this. So these are the two things. Now let's talk about some of the services of Azure that are important. Okay. That we need to learn. Okay. This is part of syllabus only. Services of Azure. Then here comes something with name Azure Data Factory. Okay. When I'm saying that services of Azure, you simply, in simple layman terms, if I talk, these services are nothing but you can think of it as a software. Okay. These are softwares of Azure. Okay. Like MySQL is present in my on-premise. If I this SQL database that I opened in front of you, I'm getting some error here. That is fine. This SQL database that I just opened in front of you, that is a service. That is called a service in Azure. Okay. That is called as a service in Azure. So Azure Data Factory is one of the service that you need to learn. Apart from this, we have something called Azure Databricks. Apart from this, we have something called Azure Data Lake, or we can write here like this, storage account. Okay. Apart from this, we have something called Azure SQL database. This is same SQL database which I opened in front of you. Azure Logic App, Azure Key Vault. Okay, Azure Key Vault. So these are the things actually which you need to learn. And there are many other things. The depth of data engineering is too much. Okay. But remember one thing, you need to focus on few areas which are necessary to land you in a good job. And these technologies that I have written here are more than enough. Okay. For you to land in a job. Okay. These technologies that I have written here are more than enough for you to land a great lucrative job in Azure data engineering. Okay. Now we have this Azure Databricks. Okay. And there is something called PySpark. Okay. And this PySpark, okay, this PySpark is used in this Azure Databricks platform. Okay. So we need to learn this PySpark as well. And in this Azure Data Factory, we use SQL. SQL that I have written here. This is this data factory where we use SQL. In Databricks, we use SQL, Python, Python, and PySpark. So these are the things that SQL will be used in Data Factory and Databricks both. This is must. Python is used only on Databricks. Okay, here. And then we have the storage account, SQL database, logic app, keyword. The purpose of each of these software is different. Let me show you. Let me show you how this software looks like, how this Azure Data Factory looks like. Let me go to this Azure Cloud Platform. So this is Data Factory. This is Azure Data Factory. That's what I wrote here. Azure Data Factory. Okay. Let me show you like how it looks like. Okay. You see, this is how this Azure Data Factory looks like. Okay. Remember one thing, these things are not installed in my laptop. I am opening it from URL. Okay. And that's why we are calling it as cloud. You see, these are the things, these are some of the data pipelines that I had built. Okay. So this is how actually it looks like. And you see how we are firing the SQL query. Let me show you. Here inside this, like here, we fire the SQL query. Here I am firing the SQL query. Okay. So this is the place actually where this SQL is used. Let me show you this Azure Databricks as well. Okay, these two are the most important service. You have to remember this. This is Databricks. Let me show you like how it looks like if you have not seen this. You see, this is how actually this Azure Databricks look like. And this is the platform in which SQL queries, Python and PySpark, all those things are written. Okay, this one. This is Databricks. Okay, this is how it looks like. These are data which are coming here in Databricks. Okay. So this is the platform in which SQL, Python, PySpark codes are written. Like if I want to write any code, I will just create a cell and I will A is equal to 9, B is equal to 2, print A plus B. I can write my code like this, okay, in Python. Okay, okay, that is not part of discussion right now. I will not be going into depth right now. Okay, I just wanted to show you this. Okay, so these are the services, but let me tell you, these all are the services that we need to learn. But let me tell you, these two are the most important service. Okay, Azure Data Factory and Azure Databricks that form the foundation of Azure Data Engineering. Okay, so there are various levels actually in which you can get a job. Okay, the first is if you know, and one more thing we'll be learning as part of this course, deployment, like how the pipelines are deployed. Just 1 minute. Yes, deployment. Okay. So there are, I mean, let me write it down. With the combination of this skill set also, I mean, I'm writing down a few combination of skill sets with the help of which you can land job. Azure Data Factory, SQL, okay, and deployment. If you have this, if you know this combination, then also you can land job. Okay. Second, second, Azure Databricks plus SQL plus deployment. If you know this combination, then also you can land job. Okay. Let me write the third combination. Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks. You must be seeing that everywhere Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks is common. Bricks plus SQL plus deployment. If you have this combination also, you can land job. Okay. If you have this combination, you can land job. With each increasing skill sets, your demand will keep on increasing. Okay. Then SQL. Then we have this PySpark that is coming into picture. Okay. Plus deployment. Okay. And this can be another set. These are different set of technologies with the help of which you can land job in Azure data engineering. Okay. These are different permutation and combination of skill sets that are required to become for you to become an Azure data engineer. Okay. The demand for this last one, okay, will be highest. Remember this. The demand for this last one will be highest. It has all the things included in it. Okay. Of course, these are auxiliary service. Okay. I have written, let's give a space in between. These are the main services. You might be seeing these two services are present at everywhere, everywhere, right? But these are not, these are auxiliary services. Some you can think of it as supporting services. Okay. That we will be needing in building data pipelines. Okay. But these two are the main services. Hence, that's why these all roles are revolving around this Azure Data Factory and Azure Databricks only. Okay. The demand for this, when you will have this combination of skill set, then your demand will become highest. Okay. Okay. So now, if I talk about few companies in which our students are working, okay, then in this tenure, like we started operation around 9-10 months back, and till then we have given a lot of success, or a lot of students are working in big MNCs like TCS, Accenture, WNS, Publicis Sapient, IT Global, Sama, EXA, Cognizant, PwC, Capgemini, Genpact. So these are few names that 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 I'm bringing in front of you. There are many other companies in which our students are working. And now the next question that is coming up is like how we will be proceeding with the program. How we'll be proceeding with the program. Okay. So what will happen each week? Okay. Each week I'll be giving 3 to 4 videos to you. Okay. Each week I'll be providing 3 to 4 videos to you. Those who will be enrolling, they will be given access, and from tomorrow they will start watching those videos. So each week, at the starting of each week, I'll be uploading 3 to 4 videos that you need to cover. And on Saturday and Sunday, okay, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., we'll have sessions. Okay, we'll have doubt sessions where you will watch the videos, you will replicate the videos, and then with your doubts, you'll be coming on Saturday and Sunday and you will start your discussion with me. Okay, I'll be here to discuss with you what issue you are facing or what is the doubt that you have. If any doubt is coming in your mind, you can discuss with me. Uh, you can discuss with me on Saturday and Sunday between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Teams invite will be sent to everyone. You whoever will be enrolling, they will be put into a WhatsApp group, and through that Teams link, you will be joining the sessions and you can ask your doubts. Okay. So these are the major syllabus. Okay. If you want some detailed syllabus, I mean, detailed syllabus would have already been shared to all of you. Our learning consultant would have shared the syllabus with you. And if you are now, I'll be opening the forum for everyone. I'm just giving one statement. If you are confused at what should you learn, that then without any confusion, just choose this Azure data engineering. Okay. My experience is, and my experience is, and the candidates around me who succeeded with the help of my guidance, okay, are the testimonial that this is one of the hottest skill set in the market. Okay. So if you are confused at what should you learn, then don't give a second thought. Okay. And just jump into this Azure data engineering blindly. Okay. This is such a hot technology in the market. Okay. None of the technology in the market is as hot as this Azure data engineering. Okay. And also people are getting a very good salary. Now I'm opening my forum. If anyone has any doubt, they can start throwing those questions in front of me. If anyone want to discuss anything with me, anyone has any doubt in their mind, anything to discuss with me? They want to ask anything from me? Okay. If no one has any, I think that no one has anything to ask. I think that you guys have understood what I just explained. Okay. So let's wrap up the session now. Okay. And those who want to enroll can enroll yourself, and then we'll be connecting as part of our regular sessions. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Take care. Thank you for your time.